I could have, as a channel, I could have just done my own thing, not giving a crap about other people's requests, just, made content and, have people do it. Not taking movie requests, just see the movies I want to see, but no, I wanted to create a community and take requests and make people feel involved. So I have to go see Paw Patrol, the movie, which is nothing more than a very long episode of the TV series. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and bash the film. I'm really not. Because I'm clearly not the demographic for this film. The 3 different families are the that were in there are the demographic for this film. There was more people in there than there was last night for The Protege, which is a far better film, but obviously a completely different film. Look, I've never watched the series. I played with the toys as a kid because this thing existed well past the time I was a kid old enough to be playing with these, or young enough to be playing with these toys. So, this is clearly not the demographic. I'm clearly not the demographic for this film. So I'm not going to go in-depth analysis on why nothing in this world adds up whatsoever. Literally, I was watching, the first 15 minutes of the film alone, I was just like, okay, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. Nope. But it doesn't matter because I'm not the demographic for this movie at all. My opinion means almost jack squat at this point. Look, okay, what can I say in terms of just a filmmaking perspective? Did I like, even as someone who this isn't tailored to, there are films that aren't tailored to me that I have liked. And films that I thought would have been up my alley that I did not like. Look, I didn't like the film. I didn't like the film at all, really. I think I got one legitimate laugh. It wasn't even a laugh, it was more like a chuckle. And it was basically a bald joke, but, the way it was delivered, because it was Jimmy Kimmel. There's a scene where Jimmy Kimmel's Anchorman. I don't give a shit about spoiling this. Or crap, I should say. There might be some kids watching, sorry. I don't give a crap about spoiling this. Jimmy Kimmel's getting blown away in the hurricane winds. He's holding onto a pole. It's like, this just in, it's a sunny day, a hurricane winds. This just in, I've been lying about my hair. I'm like, okay, I got a little chuckle out of that. I'll admit that. There was one other moment where I'm like, that wasn't terrible. There was one or two actual decent visual effects, but it turns out this film looks, is structured, is acted, characters, how the characters are presented. This just feels like an elongated episode of their TV show that I've also never watched, but it opened literally with their theme song from, I'm guessing, the TV show. What the hell? This is nothing more than an elongated TV show. And people do not act naturally in this world, even with a world with talking animals that you just accept as talking animals in this world. Seriously, nothing adds up in terms of the logic of this world whatsoever. Where the money comes from, the level of technology they have, how people react when they see a man dangling from a suspension bridge in a tanker truck. Hey, your first thought shouldn't be, hey, hi, how you doing? You're in a bit of a bind. It's like, oh dear God, oh dear God. That should be your logical response. Hey, we got the Paw Patrol. We can be sociopaths and not really care. It's all gonna work out fine. No. And the villain of this, again, I'm assuming the villain is the villain in the teaser. I already forgotten the name. He's very flamboyant, wears this purple suit. A, he's stupid. B, he hates dogs. And C, he's narcissistic. And all that could make a fun character if he was a fun character, but he's not. I'm just watching, this character isn't entertaining. He's just an ass. He's blatantly not likable, blatantly not liked in the movie, and yet he's still so narcissistic and completely deluded that he just keeps doing things thinking they're going to work out in his favor when they don't. Obviously he's the reason for the whole, climactic, end of the movie finale. And it's just so stupid. Why? The whole setup for this film is just stupid. And look, stupid isn't... I say stupid, but I'm coming at it from the perspective of a guy in his 30s, early 30s, mind you. His 30s. Obviously, this, and like, trust me, all the kids that were watching it seemed like they were cheering for the characters and all that. So, like, good for them. Like, it's tailored to that audience, and that audience that I had in there seemed to like it. So good for them. I'm not disparaging anyone, but obviously, if you're asking my opinion, I think it sucked. The characters, like, there's like the 5 main Paw Patrol dogs, pups, which I don't understand. Again, logistics, I'm not going to bother trying to understand it. But, like, why not use adult dogs? They're more effective. You literally have a bulldog, German Shepherd. I'm guessing one of them's a husky. And, like, two dog breeds I don't immediately know. Adult versions of these dogs would make more sense. Regardless. And the only ones who really get actual legitimate personality to them is Chase, the main character, who's the German Shepherd pup. The main character, if you will. The bulldog, who's kind of the comic relief. The dog who flies the helicopter / plane. That's really all. She's got a little bit of personality. And this new dog who's not a part of the group. The other two might as well not exist. They get a moment or two, but they might as well just not exist personality-wise. But I'm sure they're some kid's favorite. Look, it looks like a more touched up, slightly better version of what I'm guessing a TV series looks like. Because I remember seeing at least some commercials for the TV series. And yeah, you can tell there's some extra money in there for the effects, but it's better than something like Norman the North. It's not Norman the North bad. Norman the North bad was legitimately painful to sit through. Legitimately painful to sit through, which is why it's the only movie me and Mark have ever left. Now, the only reason we actually left it is because we had something else to do later that night, and we didn't want to be late for it. But yeah, it's the only movie we ever walked out on. But with this, I'm like, okay, this isn't Norman the North bad. It's not even bad for what it is for kids. It's just you can make good animated films for kids and adults. This is clearly made for kids, and as an adult, it's clearly not made for me. I'm gonna keep repeating that throughout this review. It's like, this is not made for me. It's just not. I guess a good question though is, if I had kids, would I want them to watch it? If they wanted to see it, would I take them to it? Or if they want to see it, would I rent it? Or if you have kids, would you take your kids to it? Trying to think if there's any other kids films out right now. Honestly, take your kids to see Jungle Cruise. It's more mature, but it's still a lot of fun. It's light. Yeah, go see Jungle Cruise over this. But if you're asking me, like, hey, I want to see something animated for the kids, it's harmless enough. There's nothing insulting about the movie. At least not to me, and I didn't like the movie. It's not insulting. It's just not good, and the adults are. See, that's the thing with like Pixar and even like DreamWorks and stuff like that. Is that when they do something animated, usually you can get something for both kids and adults. This is just going to be, hey, eat your popcorn. If you need to glance at your phone a couple times, go in the lobby and do that. Your kid will be fine. Because, don't ruin the theatrical experience for anyone else. Trust me, I wasn't going to get on anyone's case for doing any crap in this movie whatsoever. Boss Baby was better than this. I liked Boss Baby, too, much better than this. I think I've seen a few other animated films this year that I'm just not remembering what else I saw this year so far. But yeah, it's harmless enough. I probably wouldn't recommend my kids seeing it just because if it's something I have to sit through, I want to get something out of it. This I got pretty much a zip out of. I got one chuckle. That was it. There are far better animated films out there. Hell, Tom and Jerry technically counts as an animated film, and that's a much better film than this. And that even wasn't the greatest. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the greatest. But, yeah, ultimately, look, it's Paw Patrol the movie. What did you expect? To get do a little bit looky. What did you expect? Anyway, look, I don't recommend it, but again, I'm not the target audience. If you're, beyond the age of maybe 5, you can probably see something else. You're probably ready for that. But if you're 5 or below, you'll probably still enjoy this, I guess. Now, you know what? Maybe you're older than 5 and still enjoy this. Okay, that's fine too. I'm just saying, I'm not recommending it personally. But if you go see it, there's no shame in going to see it or being dragged by your kids to go see it. Trailers, got Rumble, which we've been getting a trailer for a while now. That the big monster, wrestling fight movie, which I think that looks okay. A little bit we got from it. Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania 4, Transformania, which is actually a pretty good title. I actually liked the last one quite a bit, so I'll probably catch this one if I get a chance. Oh crap! What were the other ones? All right, we didn't get a lot because there aren't a lot in the ways of animated movies that the Nickelodeon was able to promote. Because you're not going to be able to promote Encanto because that's a Disney film. And Addams Family too. I liked it. Me and Mark really dug the first Addams Family, so I'll probably end up seeing this. Yeah, I'm down for Addams Family. Yeah, no problem. I do like the fact that the little thing got a little eye watch thing that has an eye on it, so that's kind of cute. But yeah, that's the movies for this week. I mean, I know Reminiscence came out, and I know, oh crap, what was the other? Oh, The Night House, but I'm kind of limiting myself to 2 just for fun reasons. I don't have all the money in the world, obviously. But next week is Candyman. Okay, I'm down. I was down with the first trailer, and then the second one was good too. I'm like, I really think the Candyman series is underappreciated. The first one, Tony Todd's just awesome, and he is in this movie in some capacity. They do say this is a continuation of some kind. Now, how they do that, who knows? But he is in the movie somehow. I don't know if he actually is Candyman himself, or if he's just like maybe a character and he's doing the voice. I don't know, but I'm interested for this. Tony Todd's awesome, by the way. Can we all agree on that? His voice, man. Be my victim. Alice. It's just like, damn, man. Anyway, so yeah, Candyman next week. Looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, though. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. I've got What If tomorrow, What If on Sunday, along with Box Office and Pokemon Teams, and then that's it for the week of What If. The week of Who Would Win starts the following week, so keep your eyes out for that. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time.